Okay, now what I did is I finished off that mold in there. I also added the 3 containers of sugar, so it was 3 pounds of sugar, and that was a beet sugar. Now previous to that, you see me steeping that 1 bag of 2 pounds of malt. Now that was whole grain malt. It was milled, so it was cracked open. These are the Magnum hop pellets. Let me see if I can show you guys what these look like. They look like rabbit food. That's all they are. It's ground up hops, put in pellet form. That's all. Now this isn't even back up to a boil yet. Whenever you add that malt, it brings the temperature down. Gotta get a lot hotter so it can boil again. Even though water boils at 212, it doesn't mean a thick molasses type of malt boils at 212 as well. We're going to let this heat up back to a boil. Now while that's going on, I'm supposed to wait like an hour for this. I don't want to wait an hour for it. I don't think I have to wait an hour for it. Anyway, after about a half hour, I'm going to add a pound of honey. It's going to jump the alcohol up a little more because that's 100% fermentable. The malt that we use is not 100% fermentable, and Jerry could tell you that too. But most of it is. It leaves a little bit of a malt taste, which is good. Now, if you're using regular grain, I think that's a lot crisper, but I still like using the extract. I'm going to add some spices to it towards the end as well. Calls for about the last 5 minutes for the last spice pack to be put in. I'm also going to add some of my own spices. I'm going to put a little coriander in there. I'm going to break that up with a hammer. I'm going to put a little bit of, what do you call it? Ginger. A little bit of ginger in there too for a little spice. Okay, I'm also going to take the zest of an orange and the zest of a lemon. I'm not going to do that the last 5 minutes though. I'm going to do that somewhere around halfway through when I'm adding the honey. Just so happens to be the honey I'm using is going to be an orange blossom honey. Now, one of the cool things about honey, if you get this stuff locally, as in the bees are local, where are those bees getting all that honey from, all the pollen? They're getting it from local area pollen or local area flowers. Now, when they're getting it from those flowers in the local area, that's what people are allergic to, all those pollens and all. But when you're drinking that honey in the beer, that's going to help your allergies. So whenever you get honey for brewing or any other reason, you try to get it local. If you have allergies, it'll help you with that.